Okay, so welcome back to Give It To Me Straight. That's how you like it, and that's how we're going to give it to you. Today we're going to be talking about, can men and women be friends, or is there always going to be another underlying mission in between?
Me personally, I feel like, the guy usually has an underlying mission, but us females, that's not usually the case with us. But if you have a guy best friend, he probably wants to you-know-what with you at some point or another.
I agree. I feel like men don't want to just be friends with females for no reason. And I feel like if they want to just be your friend, they must be gay. Or you're not attractive. But still, no. Because I feel like men will just fuck anything. I really feel that. So I don't think that they could just want to be friends.
So do you think that maybe it could start off as maybe them wanting to do something and then it growing into a genuine friendship?
Well, see, that's the thing. If you wanted to do something, it's always there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that's your brother or your sister. Like, ew, no, never. You know what I mean? Like, that's someone that you could see yourself doing something with. So I don't really think that men and females can just be friends. Like,
so just because you're attracted to someone, why can't you still be friends?
You're always going to want to, you're going to lust for them. And say if that, like, okay, say you're attracted to your friend, say your best friend, whether you're, I don't know, same sex or not. But say you're really into them and, that friend has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And say one day you guys, I don't know, have a moment where you end up hooking up or something. I just feel like there's always, like, one person who has something else they're trying to do, like, ulterior motives. And sometimes, like, in those types of situations, those people end up friends because one person friend zoned the other.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty much how they become friends, because they friend zoned them. So I definitely agree with that.
Or what if it's a situation where maybe people just outgrew that part of the relationship? Maybe they were friends at some point. Then they tried to see if maybe they could have a romantic relationship. For whatever reason, that didn't work out. And then they go back to being friends. Oh, perfect example.
I've been in a situation like that.
I don't have a situation like that, but I thought of a perfect TV example.
What?
Girlfriends.
Yeah.
Joan and William, they were always
friends. And then
they decided that they would try and have a romantic relationship, which did not work. And then they just reverted back to their friendship.
Yeah.
So they were attracted to each other. They experienced all those things, and they were still able to go back to being friends.
I've done that one time. There was this guy that liked me for like a year and a half, maybe. And I did not like him. I was like, ew, like, like I would never, like, and we would be friends. And he was really, really nice to me, but I was just not attracted to him. But he was super attracted to me. I don't know. One day he was just walking down the halls and he was just looking super attractive. I don't know what the fuck took over me. And then slowly but surely after that, we started dating. And of course, yeah, it didn't work out.
I know who you're talking about.
It didn't work out. A lot of people might know who we're talking about. It didn't work out, but we're still like best friends. We talk like all the time, but it just didn't work out. But even still with it not working out, I mean, of course, still like, so yeah, I don't think we can ever be friends because it's still always a mission. Like, even with us broken up, he still wants to like, hey, what you doing? Like, come over. Like, I miss you. So I don't think you can ever just be friends. No.
I think maybe we have to get out of the notion of just trying to make everything so categorized. Why? Because you want to be friends with someone, you can't have a sexual attraction. Let's take it out of just men and women. Women have sex with their friends all the time and continue to be friends.
That's so different. I feel like that's just like a staple thing that females do. But with a girl and a guy, I feel like it's different.
Mm-hmm. That's so funny that you bring that up, though, that women have sex with their friends. So, shoot, can women be friends without having sex with each other? Like,
I mean, I feel like...
right?
I feel like you definitely can. It's just that...
I don't know. Can you be my friend without me having sex with you?
Wait, what do you mean? Right. I'm like, wait.
I'm joking.
Where are we going with this?
I was trying to see where I could go with this.
No, but look, but what I'm saying is, like, when it comes to those type of situations, right, I feel like You should be able to cross a line with a friend, and you guys should be able to be friends afterwards.
Be friends afterwards for what?
Why not?
I mean, I said, I've
just
only
like
been
when it comes to girls, you still be friends afterwards. I just feel like it really comes down to what the encounter was like. Because it's like, if it was a strange encounter, we could still be friends, but we're always just going to think about the fact that was kind of strange. Actually, and that's why sometimes you just don't want to cross certain lines, because you just don't want to experience certain strange things.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have a story of a strange encounter. It's a guy that I met through a friend. And, it was one of my friends, kind of close friends, one of her close friends, but not like that, like maybe like a male best friend. So, I don't want to say like I trusted him because of the association, but I by default didn't look at him as a bad person with any ill intent. She did tell me some weird things about him that eventually came out. So it's like one night, I was working. He came by the job, so we ended up hanging out after for a little. Nothing crazy, chilling outside. And I'm talking to him about like something generic. I don't know, maybe like moving or something. And we're sitting on a stoop. We're in the city. We're outside in Harlem. So I'm talking about, I don't know, landlords and rent. And I turn around, he just has his phone up, and it's a picture of his dick. And I just had to tell him, I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, that was very inappropriate, and I feel uncomfortable. Like, why would you ever do that? We never had no prior conversations of anything like that.
See, that's one thing I really hate, because even like
girls
guy
put
friends,
you in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, girls do too. But like guy friends that I've had, like, just as friends for a long time and never tried to hit on me, feel like the way they can hit on me is just like, sometimes the way they hit on me is just absurd. Or just them hitting on me now just like changed the whole dynamic of the friendship, made it awkward, made it weird now. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, you shot your shot, but you knew better. I be feeling like some of these guys know better. I don't care. You know better, and you still trying to shoot your shot where you know. Like,
I think so too. Honestly, I'm so petty, right? Like, I'm so petty, and like maybe we're not friends, but if you're like one of those people that like made fun of me when I was a kid, stay out of my DMs. You know why?
Oh yeah, I'm
because
like
I remember
too.
that.
Oh,
leave me alone.
I used to get picked on too.
Me too, a lot.
Like, I hate when people come in my inbox with that. I used to like you, and it's just like, so where were you when everybody was calling me Skip? Where were you? Like, where were you then?
Not Skip.
Not
Girl,
Skip.
Get
right?
out of
They call
here.
you Skip, right?
Hating. Just me. The kids are just so evil. Oh.
It's like all of a sudden everybody liked you. Now you like, get out of here, leave me alone. I feel like Jenny Jones. You know how she's have that makeover show. She's like, look at me now. I just want to come busting out the curtain. So like I said, I'm just that petty. You made fun of me. Stay out of my inbox. We friends.
I have to get back into kids. Speaking of kids, because I just feel like in terms of opposite sex friendships, the guys have been violating things since we were kids. Because I remember being on the bus in kindergarten, and like this little white boy I was friends with just showed me everything,
Oh, when he was a kid?
It was in kindergarten, girl. Like,
that's
just
fine.
show me everything.
I mean, girls used to show me their boobs all the time.
but we didn't have any boobs.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of liked it. I was like, okay, I seen your titties.
But yeah.
Because I ain't have no titties. So I wanted to know what the hell titties look like. So I was like, oh, that's what they look like.
You're
okay.
a hot mess, girl.
I'm a hotmess.com.
Do you want to do any product placement of this?
Yeah, definitely. So I know you guys probably wondering what we're eating. We're eating mad edibles over here, guys. My homegirl, she actually sells edibles, 21 ounces, as you can see. Can you guys, I don't know if y'all can see, but we're gonna put the link in the bottom in the description. You know what I meant. Listen, it's hot. It's getting me high. That's what it is. I ain't got time. Leave me alone. But
now that I think about it, though, like every friendship I've had or a relationship with a man that was supposed to be, strictly platonic, that person tried to violate in one way or another.
Every time.
So, yes, girls violate too, but I just feel like, the men usually take it overboard. Whether it's what they say.
Yeah, because I be hitting on a lot of my friends sometimes.
And you guys are right. It is totally different. It's not...
I hit on a lot of my friends.
Like you can do stuff for your friends, and then you guys just go back to being friends. And it's just like with guys. It's like they just don't know how to just. I feel like a lot of times guys don't know how to just keep things where it is, it's just like it's always said that women don't know how to keep things where it is, but neither do men. It's just like it's like, why can't you just leave this where it was? We did. Just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try again. Don't be weird. But no, we got to keep trying. And it's just like, I don't want to do this again. I don't.
It's funny when, like, you go through something in your romantic life and then you actually find out that one of your opposite sex friends is not really your friend.
Yo.
Because there was this one guy, guys, he was like playing the friend card to the T. I mean, dropping me off after, he was somebody I knew from the industry, so dropping me off after the industry events, knowing I live with somebody, blah, blah, blah. Soon as I told him that I was pregnant, disappeared off the face of the earth.
Why would he want that?
Well, no, I didn't look at him that way. He used to always tell me about a girl he was dealing with. But I guess that,
he really wanted to deal with you.
He was waiting for your vulnerable moment.
Damn.
Right. He was waiting for you to have a vulnerable moment when you, like, cheat or get drunk. And he's going to be right there.
Yo, what about those men? Cute. Yo, what about those men that act like they're your friend? They go out with you while you're drunk, and they assume that, because you're drunk now, she wants to hook up, or you're supposed to be my friend.
Right.
Like, you're supposed to be my friend. You should not want me like this. Like,
well, that's how you know those people don't have the best intentions and they're really crap. Mm-hmm. So
I'm fine. This is real good.
I'm thinking the same thing.
No, they are really good.
This is so good, y'all. I don't have mushrooms on the microphone.
Yes. Hopefully I don't fall asleep on the train on the way back. It's definitely been a long time since I've had some edibles. I can't even remember, actually, the last time.
This one is really good.
And I don't even like chocolate stuff.
Me either.
Yeah. It's not bad at all.
Like, at all.
But, I just feel like, we always see this notion, and when it comes to the opposite sex friendships, there's always one person who was hoping that it'll turn into something more.
That it will turn into something else.
And I've even watched some girls just ride the wave with a guy playing that best friend card until he's done playing whatever he's playing with others.
Yeah. And
then they end up getting married. I've seen weird situations like that. It's just like, dang, the whole time you wanted him, he was acting like this was your best friend. Like,
because I don't think people always acting.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. No, seriously, because I've been in a situation like that. Like, they really
are best friends.
He was my best friend, and people used to always think, you guys are hooking up, and I'll be like, ew, like, no, never. Like, we done slept in the same bed together. We done nothing, and what I liked is that he never tried. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I came on to him. Like, I tried, and once I rejected him, he was just like, all right, well, fuck you too.
Well, at least he didn't keep trying after that.
No, that's one thing I did like. Yeah. But I was getting a lot of free weed, so.
I hate, like, when it is a male best friend. Like, in college, I had a male best friend. Mm-hmm. He looked good now. I lost a bunch of weight. But in college, he was fat, okay?
Oh, man,
I'll tell you guys his name after the show. It was a name of a fat, like, cartoon character, so it just made sense. But, I used to have a lot.
You gotta send me the Insta.
Oh, yeah. So you can see him now. You're gonna be shocked. So anyway, I used to have a lot of moments where I would go out with him. I mean, you guys don't judge me. It was college. So, I was getting, like, blacked out drunk. Mm-hmm. And I would always get back home in one piece. Nothing would happen. But there was one time where I feel like he tried to do something. And it was definitely awkward. But we were able to be friends. It's just always awkward, I feel like, when someone tries to touch you or whatever and you're not attracted to them, regardless of what right state of mind you're in. Yeah. So it was uncomfortable, but we were able to remain friends after. Then something else that just came to my head. My one friend had a friend who, it was just weird because he was a gay male.
It's mine.
Who is now a female. Doing the transition, the surgery or whatever. So she told me, like, they used to be really close, but at one moment she just had to stop having sleepovers with him because she said she thought she was asleep, but she thinks she was just so drunk and probably just, how you are in those moments. Mm-hmm. She said she thinks she saw him, like, like jerking off next to her. And I just feel like that is, like, harassment, like... I mean, thankfully, I've never had a situation like that, but I can't imagine what that feels like to think that someone's your friend, regardless of what state y'all in, whatever you've been taking or drinking, And, you wake up or turn around and they're doing that. And,
that's like something out of a movie.
Yeah. And I know she said, I was going to say him, but it's a her now. They never had that conversation. Mm-hmm. But to this day, she doesn't feel comfortable around that person. And, they still have mutual friends, but she would never go around the two of them. It's just so awkward. And,
I do know what that's like when you think you grew up around someone and then they do something weird. I remember I had a lot of people that, we grew up in the same block and we all used to just hang out and drink. And one time I fell asleep and I wake up and somebody's touching me.
Oh, no.
Right. And I never even mentioned it to any of them or the person, or I just didn't come around no more. But it's just it makes you very uneasy to know that you can't even think that you're hanging out around people that you grew up around. But nah, everybody's trying to get everybody.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Even when you say that, the same friend that I was telling you guys about before, she had another situation where she was having a sleepover with one of her girlfriends. Mm-hmm. Never had any gay convos or anything. And she woke up to the girl trying to touch her on body parts and stuff. I feel like that's definitely weird,
Why do people do that?
I don't know. And it's we could all be freaked out, whatever, do what we like to do. But if the other person doesn't give you consent, it's technically against the law. I mean,
what are you doing? Oh my gosh.
So, friendships, I don't know. Opposite sex, they're always going to cross the line. For me, another thing I remember in high school is just having high school boyfriends, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. And then just feeling so threatened by your little male friends that, in your mind, you're like, oh, Johnny? It was always annoying to me when your partner would just be looking at you crazy, but when you and that other person knew that the friendship wasn't like that. So I guess I'm contradicting myself.
I was going to talk about that also, in relationships, that also becomes an issue where, say for instance, your best friend is a guy, but now your boyfriend doesn't like that. So now you have to kind of fake choose between your boyfriend and your friend, and it kind of is a sucky, situation. And even for men, of course, no woman is gonna want what? You have female friends, you're gonna go hang out with one of your girlfriends? What? No, I'm your girlfriend. You do all the girl stuff with me, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's why I say it's hard for a man and a female to just be friends. I had a boyfriend once
that he had a female best friend, and I never felt any type of way about it.
Well, you're different, Shanae.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have a
different type of confidence.
Well, or not even only that. Maybe,
honestly, it was because they really made me feel secure. Yeah. Ever since from when I first came around, before we were even in a relationship or anything like that, I could always see that it was really a genuine friendship. You could see, kinda. You could really.
I don't care. Look, I don't care. You got a mother. You got an auntie. You got a sister.
Okay, so it would have just me. It would have bothered you regardless.
Regardless,
yeah, it didn't bother me regardless. Things don't bother me regardless.
I don't care if you've known that. I don't care if that girl saved you from a shark. She cannot be your friend no more. I'm sorry.
It is too much.
She cannot be your friend.
I don't even know where you get these analogies from.
Because I'm just thinking, even if she saved your life from a shark.
I think I said, it really depends on the type of person. Like I said, the type of person it was, I knew that was really his friend. If it was another person, another boyfriend, maybe I wouldn't feel that way. But like I said, if I would have came in with you having that person as a best friend and seen y'all interact and stuff, when people are strange with interactions and all of that type of stuff, but when people are open and you can really see it, I can really see it. Even now, me and the person, we not even together no more, but I can still see that that's his friend. She gang for real.
And you know what?
Yeah, she probably gag for real. I don't got time. I don't trust. I'm sorry.
And it's of course, I'm not always going to think of it like that because I hate when people treat me that way. My whole life, people always treat me like I'm after they guy or whatever, and I never, ever, and you're not even doing that. Never, ever, ever. If I'm around, it's because I'm just around. So I try to give people the same benefit of the doubt that I want. I don't want somebody always accusing me of wanting a nigga every time I come around.
I was going to say back to the, the whole opposite sex thing when you have a gay best friend, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm starting to learn that a lot of these men, some of these gay men are not fully gay.
Yeah, they're bisexual.
Yeah, they're gay to us in the sense of we would not, just because of our preferences, we would not want to have sex with a man who has sex with men.
We've already said that.
We've already gone there, but it's sometimes we end up in relationships or friendships with gay men who secretly want us too. And it takes me back to the story I told about my other friend who woke up to her friend jerking off next to her. Like, it's just like, I feel like sometimes things like that you have to watch out for too. It's not even the straight men who is always like a threat to what you feel like you may or may not want. Like, look at
all these hairdressers, like Arrogant Tay.
Oh, he'd definitely be
them niggas is not gay. They are not.
Definitely not.
They're not gay at all. And they all, like, I don't even want to talk about it.
I mean, I'm not here to make assumptions about things I don't know.
They're not gay.
I don't think he's gay. Just because not gay. Of the way I've seen him.
Listen, we make assumptions on if a man is gay or not daily. Do we or do we not? We do. This is something that, you know, black women especially
Why portray a gay person and not be gay?
What? No, bisexual. You're bisexual. That's what we're saying. Yeah, you're not gay. Like, you're not fully gay. That's what we're saying. Like, you do like women as well.
So you're around he's taking them down?
No, I don't think he's taking them down, but I think that he's aroused by the fact that he's around a whole bunch of beautiful women. And I feel like all the touching and all the extra shit that he does, I think it satisfies him. But, like, they don't look at it that way because that's just their friend who's gay. But I don't think he's gay.
And he could be taking some of them down for all we know.
No, he could. Look.
I'm not going to lie. I was right there with you, Shanae, until one day Venus was showing me some things.
Well, my gay friend was taking down bitches.
You know, she was just showing me little videos of how he interacts with some of his clients. And it's just like, you're definitely not gay.
You're not gay.
I'm going to send you some stuff.
Yeah.
Right, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Listen, you're not gay. You're not gay.
No, I don't think he's gay.
But it's fine. But I feel like that's just a way to get closer to women. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To have the whole friends when you're not really...
It's a cop-out.
Trying to be friends. And then also, I mean, I'm not saying that we would, but I'm saying also for women saying that, oh, I'm with my friend and he's bisexual and you're really fucking your friend. Did you guys ever think about that?
You're fucking your bisexual friend?
Yeah.
You know, I know it happens.
I mean, it happens. That's what I said. I'm not saying us. I had to clarify that first. Look at Shanae. Shanae's like so confused. She's been quiet for the past 15 minutes.
Because it's a lot.
She's like, wait, where did this topic go? We just made this topic up like 5 minutes ago. And it's going too far. But no, because I'm just like, who's fucking who? Think about it, though.
Like, fucking your gay
best friend? Yeah. I mean, I used to have a gay best friend.
I mean, some people are open to it. So
I guess sleeping with his best friend.
Oh, and on this show, I seen Schitt's Creek, right?
Schitt's Creek?
I see it on Netflix. I've never watched it, though.
I've never watched it.
You be watching, like, them Dawson Creek shows, huh?
I'm strange. I'm so strange.
Yeah, okay. 90210.
I've watched that.
I see.
But on Schitt's Creek, like, there's one of the characters that at first he was sleeping with a woman, and then, like, I watch it like it's background, so I don't completely know what's happening. So I know at one point he was sleeping with the woman, and I'm just doing whatever I'm doing. I look up and he's with a man. I'm like, I thought he was gay, and I'm just like, oh, okay,
right?
They're bisexual because I guess they were dealing with each other because they were lonely.
Yeah.
So. You guys are right. I guess I never thought about that.
There is that show. Someone did tell me about that show.
Schitt's Creek?
Yes. Now that you I think it was you. Look, I think it was you. Right. But yeah, I did hear about that. So yeah, it's a possibility. But at the end of the day, I don't know.
I don't have any male best friends.
I'm about to say, I don't have any gay friends either, so.
No, I'm trying to think if I have any male best friends in general, and I just really don't. Like, everyone that I've had that was a male best friend wanted more.
I'm about to say, my male best friend.
So I just don't trust them.
Well,
exactly.
You're like, I'm fucking my male best friend, so.
Exactly.
That's the bro.
I have a guy, but no, we're not best friends. We kind of grew apart. He's super strange, though. Like, a lot of people in my life has met him. His name is John. Mm-hmm. I met him in BMCC. Mm-hmm. He's like, if you've seen us together, you'll be so confused as to why we still hanging out together.
Community college.
He looks like kind of looks like a bum, but he's like super honest. Mm-hmm. I don't know. John's my buddy.
Well, shout out to John.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
He rides a bike, cuts his own hair.
How often do you guys speak though?
Not as much anymore, and it's just because we grew apart as far as
age and time and
But before we used to talk all the time for hours and hours. Like I said, he's met most of my siblings, a lot of my friends, just because he was invasive. One time,
he got a girlfriend?
No, because he doesn't, like I said, strange guy. When
Girl, he wants you.
I'm trying to tell you he don't want nobody.
I'm trying to tell you straight. Oh, so he's probably like asexual. He's probably one of those. No, there's some people that just don't like sex.
No, he doesn't.
And they're just not.
He doesn't not like sex. He's not gay at all. He's just John. But we can still be friends. Mm-hmm. And I've been with other guys, and John has always been my friend. Nobody has never felt no type of way, but that's because you got to see John.
I got to see John because John. Oh.
Yeah, but nobody has never felt any type of way about me hanging out with John. It's because it's like you see John, you see me, and you're just like, no way. They got to just be friends. So it's like even if...
That's the repair guy.
Right. Even if he had like his own ulterior motive, it's like we know that I would never cross those lines.
Yeah.
But John's my buddy. We've been friends for years and years now.
That's good.
That's nice. Me and Christina don't have any platonic male best friends.
I'm trying to think. Any male friend I've ever had wanted to fuck me.
Exactly. Me too.
Anyone that I have ever had. I'm really trying to sit and think. Because it would honestly like shock. Like I would be like shocked. I probably would be a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Like upset at the fact, like, what? You just want to be my friend? Like, what? But no, every guy. Yeah. And then afterwards, we still become friends. And like, I do I want to be friends. And then when I do that, they're like, no, I don't want to be your friend. I want to go back to what we were doing before. And I'm like, no, we can't go back to that because you're trash. So we could just be friends. That's why I said I don't see any use in being friends afterwards because they still want to go back to what we had before. But no, I dubbed you, like, and I'm trying to be nice. So that's why you can't be nice. You just gotta dub them.
Nice for what?
No, seriously.
Well, in conclusion, I guess you can't be friends with men. I guess
no, you can't.
You know what? Normal people can't be friends with men. Get you a Shanae.
Only Shanae can.
I can.
She's a different breed, okay?
But no man wants you to be friends with a whole bunch of other men. Think about it.
Shanae said she runs the show over here, okay?
Oh, really? Okay. So your man's not gonna get mad at you when you calling up your male friend, you laying in the bed, and you're like, hey, what's up? He's not gonna be mad.
Like I said, let's not get it twisted. It's not like I just be crossing lines. And I just have my John. That's it.
Okay. We got to see John.
I just have my John. That sounds kind of crazy, but okay.
I call everybody my everything.
Oh, that's a little heavy. Okay.
Maybe you guys don't know, but you're my Yaki and you're my Lily. So,
okay. Well, I didn't know I had a pet name. I actually feel special now.
Right. So don't overdo it.
Yeah,
so
okay,
like I said, in conclusion, we can be friends with opposite sex. I can be friends with whoever I want. Mm-hmm. And, we're wrapping it up.
Yes.
And Shanae is just the best, and she cracks me up.
Seriously. All right. So we out. We going to toast or?
Oh, we're toasting.
Yeah.
Give
Cheers
it to me,
the good life.
Yes.
All right. There we go now.
And we out of here.